Hi everyone, Flick here from Sleek Ballet Fitness, and today I'm going to give you a simple stretching sequence that you can do using a chair or a bar. Stretching is great because it not only keeps our muscles supple and flexible, but also helps with joints and even back pain as well. I like to use the bar because it gives me a little bit more control and a little bit more stability, although of course you can always stretch on the mat or in the center as well. So grab your chair or your bar, and we're going to start by coming just diagonally onto our bar or chair. And the foot furthest from your bar or your chair is the one that we're going to lift. So drawing your tummy in, just checking your shoulders and hips are in line. You can either swish to ground back on your leg up, or if you need that little bit of guidance, use your hand to draw the leg gently onto your bar. Pull up through the kneecap, stretch your toes. Don't lock back into your supporting leg, we're going to rock back into that knee or drop into that hip. So stay lifted. The same arm as your leg is coming up to find fifth position. Pull your tummy in and a light, gentle touch with your other hand on the bar. Elongate your spine, lengthen your body up and over. And resting gently as far as you can towards that lifted, extended leg. If you need to gently draw your hand underneath your heel, you may, for a little bit of extra cushioning. It depends how hard your chair or bar is. We're aiming to sandwich our chest and our tummy onto our thighs so that we're lengthening out through the lower back, middle back and upper back. Draw your breath in and out, breathe evenly and then recover. Draw the same arm all the way up to fifth, shoulder comes down your back and turn to face me. We're now opening up into a second position. Keep the foot stretched, draw the kneecap up and again don't drop into that hip. A light touch onto the bar and then the opposite arm now, port de bras up and over, and we take our side bend towards the leg. Again, pull up through the kneecap, draw your tummy in, watch not to drop forward in this shoulder. This time we're extending up to the top corner of our room, diagonally across to open up through the rib cage, and we're lengthening out through the inside leg of the lifted leg. Draw yourself up, and hand comes back onto the bar, and as you do, gently lift the heel. So you can slide a piece of paper under that supporting heel to pivot you back to face that leg again. Lift the arm to fifth, this time we're adding a plie. So sinking down, knee over your two middle toes, drawing back up. Options, take a little rise, only if your ankle and your knee and your hip are in line and you're strong. As you lower, swing the body forward, and again, you can find that little bit of cushioning as you lie along the leg. And draw yourselves back up, lengthening out through the hamstring, lift up, tummy draws in, core strength, core control. Again, find that little piece of paper, turn to face me, hand comes on the bar. A little deeper stretch into the inside thigh, take your plie. Again, knees over your two middle toes, good alignment, so essential in all Sleek Ballet Fitness workouts. Draw yourself up and port de bras up and over towards that toe. Watching for good alignment, no kinks, no bumps in the spine. And then draw yourselves all the way back up. And as you do, that little piece of paper under the heel to pivot. Last time, a little bit of strength for you here. Can you lift your toes off the bar for a split second? And place the foot behind you, plant your heel down, lengthen out the calf. Arm is in fifth, tilt this time towards me. Side bend extends on the other side, plant your back heel. Draw yourselves all the way up, find a little à la seconde, battement tendu. Take a big juicy plie and transfer to the other side. That piece of paper goes under the other heel. Square yourself to your second side. And again, try to do what you did on the first side. You're guiding that leg up. You can also développer. All these terms, have a little look at my other bar workout and you'll find that they're in there if you're not sure what they are. Lift up out of your waist and we put a bra forward on the second side. Again, aiming to sandwich the tummy, the chest onto that thigh, so we're not rounding here. Everything is lengthened, elongated. Draw yourselves back up and then that piece of paper shifts you to turn to face me and port de bras brings the arm up and over. Again, we're not dumping into the hip. We're not locking back into the knee. Stretch the foot, gently lift up through the kneecaps, draw yourselves back up. Core strength, lift up. Back to your first side. And again, this time adding our plie. Knees in line with your two middle toes, so let it rock forward or back. And port de bras over that leg. Options to cushion the heel. And bring yourselves all the way back up. Arm comes to fifth. Shift and pivot to face me. And take your plie, elongating a little deeper into that second leg, into your inside thigh. Draw yourself up, breathe in, breathe out, and port de bras up and over towards your leg. Try not to keep any tension into your jaw here. Nice and relaxed, draw the shoulder down the back. Lift all the way up. Pull that tummy in, core strength. As you pivot, good. Arm comes to fifth. And then for a split second, toes come off the bar. Place the foot behind you. And take your stretch up and over towards your back heel. Plant your back heel, lengthen out through the calf muscle. Draw yourself up. Switch to a back montendu. Take a plie. Transfer. Close into first. You can step back from your bar. Just drop your heels back. I'm going to come side on. One more chance to release out into the lower back, the backs of the legs here. We're going to drop the wrists over the bar, parallel out the legs, and give me a tabletop position. Again, careful not to dump into the lower spine, so no gentle arch here. A light engagement into our core. And now from here, press against your wrists, draw your tummy in, look past your thighs, round out your spine. And then as you breathe out, lengthen back, tailbone goes to the wall behind you. Lengthen out through those arms, armpits feel stretched and wide. And then releasing the fingertips down, hang over your legs. See if you can gently start to pull those kneecaps up. If they're not already, that's no problem. That's what we're aiming for, to lengthen the backs of the legs.